Imagine a large belt of pristine hillside in Simi Valley being given a new life, where an old golf course becomes a vibrant neighborhood, where open space meets new homes, and where our city takes another step forward. That's exactly what the Lost Canyons development is about. And in this video, I'll walk you through everything: the history of the land, what's being built, what it means for the community, and why timing in Simi Valley may matter more than people realize. Because for many families across Southern California, the real fear isn't buying. It's missing the chance to ever buy in a place like this. Hi, I'm Alex Ramirez, a Simi Valley resident, mortgage and real estate expert, and a local business owner. I help families, veterans, first responders, and first-time buyers make confident real estate decisions by understanding timing, opportunity, and long-term value. And my goal is really simple: to give you the most accurate, positive, and transparent picture of what's really happening in Simi Valley and what it means for your family and your future. But before we dive in, hit that like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. I do weekly updates. And one of the hardest conversations I have with families isn't about interest rates. It's about regret. Regret from waiting too long, regret from being priced out, and regret from watching other families build equity while they stayed stuck renting. And today we're talking honestly about Lost Canyon and what fear of loss could mean for your future in Simi Valley. Okay, some history of Lost Canyons. So what Lost Canyons used to be. Lost Canyons was once home to a 36-hole championship golf facility designed by Pete Dye with consultation from golf pro Fred Couples. Originally approved in the early 1990s as a golf course community, the property operated for years before the golf club permanently closed in 2016 due to declining demand, environmental changes, and the high cost of maintaining the terrain. And what remained was more than 1,700 acres of dormant hillside land, quiet, untouched, and waiting for a new vision. And that vision is now becoming one of the most significant residential transformation in northern Simi Valley, or possibly in all of Simi Valley. So let's go over what's planned for Lost Canyons. The Lost Canyons development spans roughly 1,770 acres in northern Simi Valley and is entitled for approximately 364 luxury single-family homes. Phase 1 includes about 184 homes with sizes ranging from 2,200 square feet to 4,000 square feet, featuring traditional 1- and 2-story architecture. A major portion of the land, nearly 800 to 1,000 acres, is planned to remain permanent natural open space to preserve wildlife habitat and sensitive canyon ecosystems. The plans also include hiking and biking trails connected to regional trail systems, a proposed 5-acre lake, parks and recreational areas. And earlier concepts included reviving the golf course, but current direction suggests the land will remain natural open space instead. So the current status and the timeline. The environmental impact report for Lost Canyons has been certified, and planning approvals have progressed through the key city review stages. And grading activity began in the mid-2020s, with vertical construction expected to begin later in the decade, and potential home completions approaching in the late 2020s timeframe. This means Lost Canyons is no longer theoretical. It is moving from vision to reality. And if you're thinking about buying, selling, or planning ahead in Simi Valley, call or text me. My number will be right here on the screen, 805-857-3708. I'm always happy to help you build a clear, pressure-free plan. And don't hesitate to also go to my description. You can schedule a call with me there as well. And let's discuss a little bit about the community impact of Lost Canyons. So projects of this scale reshape cities over time, not immediately. The potential benefits include increased housing supply, preserved open space, new recreation and outdoor amenities, construction jobs and local economic activity, and long-term property tax growth supporting city services. But there are community concerns. The community concerns naturally include the following: traffic near Big Sky and northern Simi Valley corridors, wildfire and hillside safety planning, long-term affordability of new luxury housing. But remember, responsible growth requires balancing of all these factors, and that conversation is part of the planning process as well. So what is the real estate impact? New master plan housing communities often influence markets by raising buyer demand, strengthening comparable home values, increasing long-term neighborhood investment, expanding lifestyle appeal through amenities and open space, and at the same time, additional housing supply can slightly ease competition, depending on pricing, timing, and broader market conditions. But historically, developments combining lifestyle, open space, and limited density tend to support long-term value stability. And here's a price range snapshot of Simi Valley. So recent estimates place average home values in Simi Valley around the mid $800,000 range, while new construction communities like Lost Canyons may reach significantly higher price points depending on the size and the features of the home. And the difference between buying sooner and waiting years can mean tens of thousands of dollars in future pricing and years of missed equity growth. Changes that often feel gradual in real time but become obvious in hindsight. Across Ventura County, limited land, strong schools, and continued migration from higher priced Los Angeles areas have historically pushed housing values upward over long periods. That means affordability conversations here are usually about timing, not price. Real estate wealth builds quietly through ownership and time. Families who wait don't stop the market from moving. They only change whether they benefit from it. And remember, if you live in the city of Simi Valley, your opinions matter. So now the question comes back to you. Do you support new housing balanced with open space preservation? Are you excited about the new trails, parks, and recreation? Or do you worry about traffic, safety, or affordability? And would you consider living in Lost Canyons someday? And don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments. Your voice really matters in how our communities evolve. Lost Canyons represents more than just a housing project. It represents timing in how cities grow, timing in how markets shift, and timing in whether families step forward or wait too long. Fear of loss in real estate isn't pressure, it's awareness. Awareness that opportunities evolve, markets move, and time keeps passing whether we act or not. The only question is, will this be the moment you move forward with clarity or the moment later you wish you had? And make sure you forward this to someone looking to make a move into Simi Valley or for someone that already lives here in Simi and just wants to get updates. And remember, be smart, be prepared, and stay informed.